Good evening. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Just a Minecraft channel started a couple of weeks ago. Main purpose is that I play Minecraft on my free time, and then I'll talk about my life. We talk about topics and what happens in the world, and you know, just general chit chat. And while I talk, you get to get cozy and perhaps sleep. That sounded so creepy. I am not a YouTuber. Right, look at me. I am not a YouTuber. I've started this like a couple of weeks ago, and I don't have an intro still. So, but I'll work on it. You know what? I'll work on it. Yes. So, to go over what happened in the previous episodes, explored a little bit, found this biome over here because I want my world to be made from the dark oak wood, and this material over here, which I always forget the name, the deep slate, I think it is. And yeah, it's just a brand new world where I just want to spend a lot of time on here, because every time I create a world, I move on extremely quickly. But this time I wanna keep this for quite a long time. And I decided to record this footage so I can upload on YouTube, and then, in the future I can look back at it and see where I was in life. And then from there I can see, how have I changed as a person, what I've learned over the years, and yeah, all this while I'll be gaming. So I've done a couple of things on my own. I just wanted to go over what I've done. So over here, which is still in work in progress, this house over here, I've made the second floor, which is going to be the storage, and I did put a couple of chests over here. So yeah, I put a couple of chests over here, as you can see, because yes, I was going to do that. I was because obviously we need a bit of storage for the things that we've got. So this one over here. So to give you a bit of context of this house over here, it's the Bruce Wayne house from Batman v Superman. It's really not it's miles off it, but it's kind of similar to the villa that we get to see from there. And obviously I want to make a bit of I want to put some secrets in here. So over here I'm gonna put pistons when eventually I find slimes, but for now it's that's how you get into here, into this room. And then obviously slowly expand, expand a little bit more to a cave, so a back cave pretty much. And then another thing I did was, this was on a video, I think this was on my last video that I did. We did a bit of agriculture, so we added this farm over here that we needed, and to be fair, they're all almost entirely all grown, so I could take them out. I'll do that later. And then on my own time, I just added a new one over here. So why is this? No, whoa, what the hell? Why there's pillages? Alright, let's clean up this area. Okay, pillagers around here. That's I don't know why there's pillagers. Yes, so I've added another agriculture over there. I've added another camp over here, because what I was looking to do, I was looking to get some cows, because we need them for the leather, so we can start building a library for the enchantment table, because we've got the materials and everything, but I still don't have the libraries. I found villages. Jesus, it's quite tall. I found some villages here and there, but I didn't grief them or anything. Couldn't be bothered, if I'm being honest. And then yes, we've got sugar canes over there. So yeah, not too much as a progress. I've already built the enclosure over here for the cows that we'll go get. But yeah, like I said, nothing crazy. So yeah. So let's begin. So if I need to get some cows today, I need some hay. I don't think some wheat. Sorry, I don't think I've got it, but we'll have a look. And I mean, yeah. So this is pretty much what I do. Really, I just chat here and there. I just talk about what I do, and then yeah, just what happened recently in my life, or anything like that. And we'll start with what happened recently in my life. I went to a holiday, which I spoke about in my last video. I went to Lisbon for I think 4 days, I think it was. So we went on Tuesday, and then we came back on Saturday. It was me and my family. The main reason why we went to Lisbon is because it was always on my dad's list. It was like a dream of his to visit Lisbon. Not sure why, but he had seen a lot of videos, so he was there like, oh, one day I wanna go and visit that country. Now, with my dad, he never got the chance to book it, mainly due to like life and everything. So I just took the liberty and responsibility to book it myself, and I was in a position where I was able to book it. And then I just took him to Lisbon. Me, him, and my mum. For my mum, she never seen the beach, so like the sea. So that was another thing I wanted to do. I wanted to, take her with us and show the sea, the beach, and then so I booked this holiday. We booked to a hotel which was pretty sick. It had everything we needed. It had a buffet. It had a pool. It had a business area which we didn't really use. It had a garden, which is probably what we used the most, just to like chill in the morning because it was quite sunny in the morning in Lisbon. But so like we went there, we did a couple of activities. We did what's it called? What's it called? I completely forgot. So we went to this dock over here in Lisbon, next to the Tower of Belém, I think it's called. And like it was like a private cruise with a guide. So we ended up in there. The guide and our captain, the sailor, they were amazing, to be fair. I had a good laugh, and like we talked loads on that cruise. If you're wondering what I'm doing over here right now, I'm looking for cows, but I don't think I've seen any around this biome. So I think we might need to travel, or like we might need to go a little bit further down to find these. There's definitely sheep here, but nothing that I can see regarding cows or anything. To be fair, it's best if I go that way. So the first day was, was quite chill. It was like a private cruise that I was able to get booked in. The reason why I booked it private is because I didn't want any other people around us. Like, not because obviously we're like that, but it's just because I wanted, something peaceful and something chill and not too much going on. And the cruise was quite sick as well. We went through there it is. We went through the big bridge in Lisbon. There's this massive bridge, which don't remember the names unfortunately, but if you know what I'm on about, please put in the comments. And then we also went through because the cruise was like you could go around the pieces of history that Lisbon has. So we ended up seeing quite a lot of them. So we ended up seeing the Tower of Belém. We ended up seeing the big castle on top of the hill from afar, obviously. Then Christ the Redeemer, I think it's called. It's the one in Rio de Janeiro, but there's another one in Lisbon. Massive as well. We didn't go on it because I just didn't think it was necessary, really. I just wanted this holiday to be quite chill, if I'm being honest with my family. And then so that was the first day. Then the second day we went to because my dad, he's a fan of the ocean, so the fishes. So we went to an aquarium, Lisbon's aquarium, I think it's called, and it was alright. It wasn't crazy or anything like that, if I'm being honest. And it's probably because I've been to another one in Valencia, where it was incredible. The aquarium over there was incredible. Like, there was a tunnel where you could walk in and there were fishes around you. Like, you just couldn't beat that one. And then from there, the third day, I think it was just could go to the big park in Lisbon, and this is where I realized, okay, this city is actually busy, because up until now, I don't think it was that busy, but this was like the main tourism place that I've got over there. So yeah, this was quite busy. And then yeah, from there, the fourth day was, I'm pretty sure it was the beach, and this was so nice to see my mother, like, you know, attending the beach for the first time in her life, like going there, and then it was literally like seeing a kid exploring, like seeing something for the first time, which it was. And then, you know, it was a bit emotional, of course, like, you know, like you know, the fact that I was able to do this on my own, yeah, it was quite nice. I myself didn't have a pleasant experience with the beach, if I'm being honest, because yeah, I realized even though I do gym, my physique wasn't what I was expecting. By the way, I'm not doing anything right now. Too distracted talking, so I probably should do something. Right, so let me just stop there, because that's pretty much what happened in Lisbon, really. Food-wise, it was okay. Barely, and if you're like going from England, there's barely any fast food over there, so you'll have to like get into restaurants, which is a little bit spenny, but it is what it is. Pizzas are really nice, like they are the actual Italian pizza. Reason why I know is because I'm actually from Italy, was born there, and then yeah, food was alright. The streets were clean, like they were clean, like it actually unbelievable. It was so busy, but it was yet so clean, and it made me think like, oh, like I wish I could, you know, live in one of these countries where people don't spit, shout. It was actually so funny, because as soon as we landed back in England, the first thing we saw was somebody shouting across the road like a crackhead, and we were like, yep, this is England, we are back home. And then yeah, so it was a pleasant experience. I definitely learned that this type of holiday was not meant to be for my parents. It's more like a tourist holiday, and yeah, I kind of realized that. And then the next holiday has to be something that is a bit relaxing, and it's a bit like where everything is where you are. Because we had the buffet, but we only got the breakfast, and so a lot of the time for my mum and dad, it was a bit hard to find like something to eat that they liked. Not because they're picky eaters, but it's because it's so I think my next holiday with them is probably going to be somewhere chill. So like Madeira is what we got told over there quite a lot by people over there, to go to Madeira for like a couple of days, where you can go to a hotel, get everything sorted over there, buffet, and all you do is chill, which is probably what we're gonna do. Unless we go to Canada, because my mother wants to see the Niagara Falls. That would be nice. Niagara. I don't know how you pronounce it. And then yeah, it was a pleasant experience. But like I said, I did not have a pleasant experience in the beach, because so I lift quite often. I used to lift 5 times a day. Now I lift 4 times. So did I say a day? A week, sorry. 4 times a week. Main reason why is because I felt like 5, I was just, like my 5th session was just, it was a bit forced. So I was like, I don't like it. Literally, I don't like it. I don't think I'm making progress at all. So let me just, not include it anymore. So I lift 4 times a week, which I'll talk about in another video in detail, like my entire gym progress and program. But yeah, so when we got to the beach, I asked my mom to take a picture of me, but it wasn't me in my pump. It was me quite relaxed. So I was like, let's see what I look like, completely natural, with a natural position, so I'm not even flexing or anything. And I look like the alien from Alien Invasion, like that hybrid looking thing. And I was there like, nah, I need to, because I still had a lot of body fat on my love handles. And then, yeah, that just knocked down my confidence. I came back and I started walking 15,000 steps a day, even when I work. Like, it was crazy. Like right now, I've got a couple of days until Tenerife, and my goal is to get as much fat as possible taken off from my body. But yeah, it was a humbling experience. Like, I'm big in size-wise, but not lean. Not lean yet. Okay, so a lot of talking over there. Usually my videos are quite chill. What I am doing over here, I'm looking to obviously make a room for the enchantment table. I'm trying to see whether to do a complete new room or just like expand it. I probably will expand it. Now, one thing I want to do though, I want to build levels, because I don't want to put everything on one floor. So let's build levels over here. I want to make this a little bit like something that is nice to look at. Because with enchantment tables, it's always like quite basic. So, and yeah, so like I got humbled in my on the beach, but it was needed. It was needed because, you know, even though I've been cutting for like 6 months, main reason why is because I don't want to lose strength. I still don't get to like a low body fat percentage, and it's mainly to do with my conditioning. I should have done a little bit more steps, maybe, definitely, because I only did 7,600 steps a day. So yeah, that just it happened where it happened, really. Okay, so I'll use these because I want to make something like this. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to decorate a little bit better later. And then, yes, this is where I want this to go. So we'll have like something like this. And then we'll expand this a little bit more. And then, yes, so now I'm doing like a 15,000 step challenge every day. It's impossible to do 15,000 steps a day for me because I've got awful hours with work. But I'm still able to do 10 to 12,000 steps per day, so that's fine. I mean, my job requires me to be on a desk, unfortunately, or fortunately, actually, because I don't know why I said unfortunately. Because it's actually not that bad. It's not bad. But yeah, it's just it's one of them ones where I think on my next cut now, conditioning will definitely be something I will need to work on. I'm on my last, I think this is my last week of the cut, because next week I go on Tenerife, and then when I come back, it's just gonna be me going on maintenance for quite a long time because I wanna improve my base body. Because I was gonna bulk, but there's no point. I've got too much body fat already. That's no point in me bulking. So yeah, it's gonna be a maintenance phase for quite a bit, and then obviously I will bulk, like a lean bulk, but not too much because I've got size already. Yes, I can get bigger, but there's no point because I'll end up getting fat, which I don't. Okay, so with that said, what I'm doing over here, I'm trying to think how big I want this room to be. Not too big, obviously, because like it's just an enchantment table, but obviously I want to make it like something that looks nice. I'm trying to see how I want this to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5 here. We got 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is where the library will start. So I'll use these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm imagining that there's a channel table over here already. Okay, there's water here, which I don't like. Okay, this could be a bit of a problem with the water, because... Okay, yeah, we'll just have to work around it, to be fair. Can't do anything else. I don't have a sponge with me, but that would have been a deal in this case. Okay, so let's just get this out. And yeah, so I've got my next holiday plan, which is Tenerife. It's gonna be, I think it's like 9 days, 8 days, something like that. Looking forward to it, but obviously, you know, a bit of confidence has been shaken from that experience when I saw that picture. But obviously it's natural because you're not gonna be pumped all the time. So you're always gonna look less like you lift. But it is what it is, I guess. Like, I can't really change anything now. Next time when I do my cut, now I've learned my lesson that I need to improve my conditioning. So yeah, that should be fine. I mean, with Tenerife, we've got a couple of activities planned actually. Now, before I actually wait, let me just. So, okay, so if you do this, I'm trying to work around how big I want this room to be. So, say for example, so these are the libraries, okay. So, and this will go in here. We'll have that, there. There you go. That goes around it. Because then I'm just gonna expand the room once I've figured out how big the thing is gonna be. Okay, yeah, so that's fine. That's fine. So in other words, I'll have to increase the height of this room. I think that should be fine in terms of height. Now, how wide I want this room to be, I want it to be quite wide, to be fair. I don't want it to be like all in one. Like, I don't want it to be all too strict, if that makes sense. So really just what the fuck? Let me just. There's obviously later we'll use proper materials, but I'm just mapping out this room now. What was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, Tenerife, we've got a couple of activities. We've got the quad tour to go on the volcano, and then from there, I think we've got like a visit to this park, to this zoo where it's just monkeys where you can interact. I think the reason why I'm saying I think is because I still don't know if the boys want to go there because we had a bit of commotion. And then that's about it. Like there's probably more, but I am forgetting. Right, so with this room, then how wide do I want this one to be? So this is 5. Do I want this to be 5 as well? I mean, we could do 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, why not? Oh, okay. So there's water almost everywhere. So this is. It's not a problem, it's just a bit of a pain, really. Do I have or do not? Just take that. Go. Bosh. We were thinking starglazing, like the activity that many people do there, but we were like, we can literally just go to a mountain and just like chill over there and just look at the sky, like have a chat, instead of getting a guide for like 3 to 6 hours there, because that's how long it takes apparently. But yeah, no, we definitely not doing that. And then obviously we're just gonna go there, relax to the beach, maybe attend a club here and there just to see what's it about, really. And that should be it, really. Like, we were thinking to do that activity where you can go whale sighting or dolphin sighting, I think, and you can also swim in it as well. But I don't know. It sounds a bit too complicated, in my opinion. And then yeah, should be fine really. Got everything lined up. Should be cool. Then the next holiday, I don't know, to be fair, what or where I want to go. I am like right now, Brazil, Rio de Janeiro. It's there. It's like I've seen since I saw those videos from the carnival. I was there like, okay, we need to do something here. Will I go there next year? I don't know. I'll probably end up going to Greece as well because that was something that we were supposed to do 2 years ago, but we couldn't because of the budget. That's why we ended up going Valencia. Which another thing as well about countries other than England, so like countries in Europe, so like Valencia, Spain, Portugal, is the weather. Like it was phenomenal. Like it was like I've got like because of the gym I sweat a lot, so I end up getting acne on my forehead quite a lot. Like in 2 days when I got there, bruh, I don't know what happened. My skin became completely new. I became juvenile. I was like, what is going on? I started aging reverse. And then not even that. And then obviously I got tan. And my gosh, the tan was incredible. But yeah, no, I was just there like, oh, it could be so nice to like live over here. I really want to live in Valencia though, because I had a good experience over there for that holiday. I mean, I can speak a bit of Spanish to like communicate here and there. Not fluently, but like I could technically learn fluently because I know how to speak Italian pretty well. But with Spanish, it's like it's one of them as well. I have to learn it. It's like one of them sort of like if I learn it, then what? I'm not gonna use it unless I'm moving to the country. So that's why I never really go all in. But if in the future I was to go to Valencia, I was to move there, then I probably will learn the language. And also because in Spain, I've got my football club that I've been supporting for quite a long time. Barcelona. Yes, I am not a Madrista. Because yeah, I'm just not a Madrista really. I've been supporting Barcelona, I think, since okay. So 2012 is when I started to get involved. But 2015 is when I fully went in, because up until that point I was still supporting Juventus. Because obviously, so I was born in Italy, and I was living in Italy, so Juventus was the team that I was supporting. But then there was just something about the Barcelona that always attracted me. Not just me, even my family as well. Like, we are all Barca fans. I don't know, like the style of play, the colours, the culture, like there was just something about Barcelona that attracted us. And so yeah, in 2015 just started supporting Barcelona full time really. And before you knew it, Juventus and Barca are competing against each other and in the in the Champions League, and that was a bit of a weird one because they're like, ooh, okay, this is what do I do here? I've wanted Juventus to win, obviously, I'll be honest with you, because I've supported them for longer. But when Barca won, something else happened in my heart. Like I was like, wow, this is, you know, with the trio as well, MSN. This was quite cool. I mean, even back in 2012, you had the player that I liked the most back then was Puyol, the captain. I don't think there's ever been a better captain than him. Like, if you see his clips, like, he was sick. And the fact that he ended his career quite early due to an injury, and he didn't even get like a farewell match or whatever. One day he just said, "I'm off, guys," due to I think it was injury. But yeah, he was sick. Which leads me to my next, topic really, the World Cup. that this World Cup I followed it quite a lot. I mean, I saw World Cups, but this World Cup was a bit special for myself because you're from Italy, right? So obviously Italy didn't qualify 3 consecutive World Cups, which is embarrassing. So obviously, if you don't have if your own country is not in the World Cup, who else do you support? You support a country that your favorite player is playing, or a country that you can connect with. This World Cup, I was actually supporting Brazil because I wanted Neymar to win the World Cup so bad. But, unfortunately, I don't know why that other guy took the penalty. Like, it should have been somebody else that took that penalty. Like, I'm pretty sure Cunha was there in that match. I don't know why they didn't give it to him. But yeah, seeing obviously Neymar losing, like Brazil losing, is a bit, it was a bit sad because, if you're a Neymar fan, like, you understand what I mean. You understand where I'm coming from. I'm glad that he actually scored in that last game because obviously there's still talks that this might not be his last World Cup. But if it is, then I'm glad that he scored. Even though if it was a pen, I'm glad that he went out like that and he scored, with saying that this is me, I've scored. And I think many people, like the new gen, don't put respect on Neymar. Like, this guy was insane. Like, you don't understand why he gets a lot of praise. Like, this is, like, fair enough. He hasn't won anything. Any Ballon d'Or or anything with Brazil, apart from the golden medal. But you don't understand. This guy could have easily been better than Messi at one point. The reason I'm saying better than Messi because I believe Messi is the best player of all time. We can actually go on a debate with this in the comments. Like, I'll clean you, sweet. Like, literally, I'll clean you. If you think Ronaldo's better, you can like Ronaldo, don't get me wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you say he's better, you're a bit delusional. And before you said the things he did, tell me what Messi has not done that he did. And before you say he's gone to different leagues, okay. What's the, like, okay, he's gone to different leagues. Okay, like, what's your point? You're saying that Messi can't do that? It's not that Messi can't do that, Messi just didn't want to do that. Do you know what I mean? But, like, that's just a debate for another topic, I think. Another video. But yeah, as I was saying with Neymar, like, a lot of, like, people don't put respect for Neymar because they think, he's watched, but I'm telling you, this guy was different. When he was in his prime, 2015, 14, 16, 19 with PSG, like, there's so many clips of him, so many, and you could see a bit of his magic in Brazil, in the Brazilian team when they went against Norway. I think it was, Norway. Like at the end when he finally came on, you could see like, okay, there is still something there, but yeah, unfortunately, it just ended the way it did, really. But yeah, as I was saying, obviously, like, since Italy wasn't playing, what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm just gonna kill these mobs over here because there's just too many. Okay. So obviously, since Italy didn't play, like, you would support a team that your player, one of your favorite players, is in. So in my case, it was Brazil, and it was not Argentina this time because Argentina had won the World Cup already. Because my favorite player was obviously Messi, like, clean. Like, it used to be Maradona, but then yeah, after that World Cup, and then especially after this World Cup, I realized like how close I was to this player. This may sound gay, to be fair, but like, if you're a Messi fan or even a Ronaldo fan, and like this was their last World Cup, you understand where I'm coming from. And yeah, so I didn't support Argentina like as my main team, but then obviously when Brazil went out, and I saw Argentina was like kind of winning, I was still like, okay, we can, we might be able to do something here. And And the propaganda that I see in the world against Argentina is crazy. People say it's rigged. People saying all sorts of things. Like, it was crazy. Like, if you think it was rigged, my understanding is that your favorite team or the team that you were supporting lost against Argentina. So that's why you say it was rigged. Because if you go back before 2021, Argentina barely lost. Argentina barely won any games, and people never said they were rigged. I'm pretty sure they called them bottlers. And you can argue that back then Argentina had a better team than they had now, because back then they had Mascherano, they had Di Maria, like prime Di Maria, obviously. So like Higuain as well was there. So like, you know, there are some heavy hitters. I'm not saying they don't have them now, like, you know, but it was nothing like that, and they still couldn't win. They got to like finals like quite a lot of times, but just couldn't win really. And people never called them rigged back then, but they started calling them rigged now. It was so funny. It's like the amount of people that have got like an opinion, and you can tell that these people don't watch football. It's crazy. It's sad, but it's just sad. Like that, all it takes is just like a couple of posts on TikTok or Facebook, and then people just believe them. Like, do you even know what you're talking about? Like, have you done some research, background research? People saying Argentina is racist, you know, because of the history. Yet, you know, if we compare it to other countries, Argentina, because obviously slaves were involved into the history of Argentina, but if we compare it to other countries, this is nothing like the other countries, I'll be honest. Like, you need a bit of history lessons. It's just sad, really, that you know, people think it's all rigged. Like those emotions that players show, like that's, how can someone fake that? Like, they're not actors. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on now, have some sense into you. And then yeah, I mean, the World Cup ended with Spain winning it, which honestly I'm not really too fussed, really. I was more sad for Messi, because obviously this was going to be his last World Cup apparently, and like, you know, you kind of realize like, wow, what a run it's been that he had. Still, like, he's literally the greatest player of all time, but he's also the most underrated player of all time, which I don't know if they ever existed, and it just shows how stupid we are. Like, some people just can't admit that he's the GOAT, which I don't understand why. Like, it's you're not losing anything. You're just being reasonable and just admitting that he is indeed the GOAT. And before you say like he's not tall enough, he hasn't got abs, he does not look good, it's fucking football, mate. It's not like a Louis Vuitton walk about, you get me? It's football, like, that doesn't matter. But yeah, when Argentina lost, and then you see the Argentinians still chanting Messi, like that's where you understand, like even if they lost, they were still happy that you know, their players still went ahead and played, really. And then yeah, as a Barca fan, it was sad as well, because obviously we don't know if this was his last World Cup. I don't think it is, because he's got his contract with Inter Miami for I think until 2028, something like that. So maybe we might get another Copa America, but I don't think Argentina will go to semi-finals. If Messi obviously was to play another World Cup, I don't think Argentina's going to semi-finals. Like, this World Cup, I think it was probably the last one where they could have probably won it or not. But it is what it is. I mean, you can't always win. But yeah, I mean, Yamal, 19 years old, and he's got a World Cup. That's crazy. That is simply crazy. Like, the guy is insane. Like, I understand why people say like he's overrated, because he's young. But if you're watching football, he's doing things that, you know, are good though. Like, don't get me wrong, I also wanted Mbappe to win, France to win, sorry, because Mbappe is one of my favorite players as well in the current era. After that 2022, not even 2022, after that Croatia World Cup, I was there like, okay, this guy is something. But then after that 2022 World Cup, I was there like, okay, I'm a fan of this guy. Like, this guy is sick. And as a person as well, like, I get the entire dictator memes, because obviously, you know, his beef with Kante, I believe he's got like something going on over there. I completely understand that. But I don't know, I still enjoy like seeing his interviews, and like a lot of his memes are just so funny. Like, he just tries to be normal. The internet is just too good. But yeah. Okay. So I mean, yeah, the World Cup was actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, yes, it was made in America. The only thing that I was just against, I guess, it was a halftime show in the final. Like, that was just, I don't think it was needed, except for one bit. We all know which one bit that was. But yeah, I think it was alright as a World Cup. You know, Cape Verde going 0-0 against Spain, incredible. Mousinho's like journey, also incredible. And then you had the key moments really, like Norway going to this, I think it was semi-finals, was it? I think. No, not semi-finals. Is that semi-final? No, quarterfinals. I think when they lost against England. Yeah. Yeah, it was also pretty good. Yeah. And now hopefully Italy gets to qualify next World Cup. That would be nice, because, you know, it's been quite a while. But hear me out. Italy, you're getting Maldini as our coach. You're getting maybe Pep Guardiola. So something is probably definitely forming over there. And who knows, in 2030, Italy might get to quarterfinals and then lose, because there ain't no way they're gonna win straight away. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it really. Like, the World Cup is gone, holidays about to be gone as well, and then slowly we get into September and the last 4 months of this year. If you made it this far, I want you to comment in the comments, how has your year been so far? Where were you in the beginning of this year, and how are you now, and what do you think will happen by the end of this year? Yeah. Because I feel like beginning of this year, well, I myself was a bit lost, but then now I'm finding a bit of rhythm. You know, I've had good days, luckily, and thank God for that. I literally thank God for that. I've had some good blessed days, really. Because, you know, it's, you can get tough over there. So, with this room, this is a really big room, I can't lie. I don't know if I was supposed to make it this big, but, oh well. We've got a bit of materials that we can use for like a mob spawner, if we were to make one, which we will. Probably in the next couple of videos, really. And then here we go. Let me just check that. So I think anything else has happened over the past few weeks. I mean, not to end it on a sad note, but one of a lot of people's idols and actors that they grew up with passed away. Sam Neill. Like, I grew up watching this actor with Jurassic Park movies. I watched the first Jurassic Park movie when I was like 8 or 9, something like that. And then, you know, I watched Jurassic Park 1, 2, 3, and then, you know, when they reintroduced him with the new gen movies, it was quite sick to see his whole interaction with like Dr. Malcolm as well, which was funny. But yeah, no, it was quite sad. Yeah, it was because he was battling cancer and he had one, but then after 3 months, I think it was, he passed away. Um, Obviously, it would have been a while after. Well, because I'm uploading this video in a few weeks' time, so it's been a while since this news came out. But yeah, no, it was just sad to see that, really. It's so unexpected as well, by the way. Like, you wake up, you think it's gonna be a normal day, and something like that happens, and you just realize that anything can happen. It's just it's crazy how it works. And yeah, it's actually like the fact that you hit me even more is because I watched the Jurassic Park movies literally 3 weeks before that news came out, something like that. And then that happened, and I was there like crazy. But it's just, I don't know. The universe works in ways that we can never predict it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go upstairs here. I'm gonna take a nap. Kill these zombies off. Finish this room. And then probably will end the video, if I'm being honest, because it was just to like catch up a little bit. Just want to, what really happened, really. Just trying to see if there's anything else here. Probably should start putting torches over here to so mobs don't spawn. Okay. We're almost on level 30 as well, by the way. So that's interesting. Oh, let me just get this guy out. Wow, why there's so many zombies? What the hell? And I'm on fire. Okay. Do I have? Yes, I do. Let me just go the enclosure as well. And get some breeding going on over here. Perfect. Let's get that. Go. And then slowly, the world is finally coming somewhere. Okay. There's an enderman. Can I take this enderman? Easy. And that's our first ender pearl that we will use. Let me just put this. One thing I need to do as well is get like item frames because it will make it a little bit easier. Ooh, that actually looks nice. Okay, it's coming out nicely. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up the episode almost in a couple of minutes. Just gonna finish digging up here, and then obviously because we don't still have the library, so this will get done probably on my own, or maybe I will get it done like as long as I keep recording. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll get it done like in the videos, because I've got quite a limited time now, mainly due to work and me doing 12,000 steps a day. It's taking a lot of time. Like, I'm having to do that in my lunch break as well, in doing work, because we've got a treadmill. So I just, like, do my lunch break, an hour lunch break, I just go downstairs and just do like a 35-minute walk on a brisk pace to get as many steps done. I think I get done like 7,000 steps in 30 minutes, something like that. So in total I get to like 12,000, but the goal is 15,000 before Tenerife, but it's quite, it is quite a challenge. But to be honest, it is what it is. I've learned my lesson that I need to be more conditioned, and the next time now, when I do my core, that will be one of my aims, really. Okay, so this will be the room then. I want to see if, because we do have leather. Now, do we have sugar canes? We do. So, if I do this, and I get a book, we might be able to make an enchantment table. Okay, so I need to expand to another chest over here for cobblestone. Okay, we'll just put it there. So, I mean, with the storage as well, it seems like I might need to expand it already. Okay, so we've got the book. We've got 2 diamonds. We need some obsidian, which I know where to get it from. And there should be a cave over here that we found, like, first episode. I think it was here. Yeah. This is a cave, but it's not the one I want. Where did it go? Are you sure there was a cave around here? Am I bugging? I'm bugging. I am bugging. Okay, never mind. I thought there was a... I am pretty sure there was a cave over here. Is it this way? It is, yeah. Never mind, it's not a cave. It's we'll just go down. We'll just go down in that mine to get the obsidian. Then we'll make the enchantment table. And from there it's probably gonna be over for this video. So let's go this way. Okay, and I'm probably gonna attach this to the house as well. This tunnel system. Because I don't like it to be out there. Pretty much the house is gonna get expanded so much. Like, we're gonna probably make like a proper bat cave kind of thing to resemble that Batman energy. Actually, I think it's best if I go this way to find some lava. Because I'm pretty sure that if I go over here, I might be able to find it quicker. Hopefully don't get to explore too much, because then it's a bit of a long one. There's there, but I need a poodle of lava, really. Oh, it's diamonds. Okay, I'll take these. Okay, let me just get that. I mean, I haven't explored this pie as well, to be fair. So we can kind of like explore it here and there. It's not like I'm getting lucky with this lava, I'll be honest. I think it might have to be for another video. Unless I can just find one here somewhere. Have I been here? Yes, I've been here. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Because I remember I did find some lava. I remember it. I think it might have been in one of these tunnels. Let's have a look. I think it was probably in one of these tunnels. Well, I was looking for lava, but I found a moss one instead. And you know what? I'm not complaining. Let me just put this on there, and let's see what we've got. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You don't understand how lucky I just got. Fortune 3. I'm speechless. I think this is the first time ever, in quite a long time by the way, that spawner has given me something decent. Crazy. Crazy. I mean, that just makes it easier. That just makes it easier for myself to get diamonds, really. Oh, there it is. I missed this so many times. Okay, let's just get this obsidian, and then from there, we'll end the video. Still can't believe that I found Fortune 3, by the way. so random. It could have been anything. It could have been anything, but no. I ended up getting Fortune 3. Like, that will make it so much easier now to get diamonds and like materials here and there. And just goes perfectly with like what we've done today, so like the enchantment table. Right, so let me just get this out of the way. So we got 3 diamonds as well, and like we need a bit more diamonds to get the armor. And then we'll get this down here. So we got a bit of coal, which is pretty good. Just gonna clear this off here. Put this in here. The reason why I'm keeping these is because I was looking to do obviously Fortune 3 on these, and then repair them, but I won't be needing them anymore, I guess. So okay, so let's get these, and let me get the book. Okay, it's in my inventory. So book, 2, and then there you go. And then we'll put this in the middle. And at the bottom, we'll put a torch. Oh, I thought I illuminated. Oh well, we'll think of something better. But yeah, this will be the room for the enchantment table, as you can see. I'll probably be making it a little bit better. So with the material, I'll probably continue with the dark oak. So we'll go all around it, and then with the floor as well, we'll just keep these. And then yeah, from probably in the next video, or I might just get probably in the next video. This will probably will be done, and then yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you made it this far, I really thank you a lot. It means a lot to me. I upload every Sunday at 8 PM, so if you like this video, that's when I'll be uploaded. And yeah, hope you had a good experience. If you want to leave a like, please do. If you want to leave a comment regarding what I've discussed about today in this video, you can do that as well. Let's start a conversation. And then yeah, I'll see you next time. See ya.